Week 31 of one charcoal drawing a week. This week was one of the longest drawings for me. It took 3 or 4 hours, I'd say, to draw. It's a cabin in the woods. Specifically, my nanny sent me this picture she wanted me to draw for her. So I don't know when it's from, but it's just like a regular photograph that she wanted me to draw. Last week I mentioned that I needed to sharpen my charcoal in order to get the details, because I was finding that without it like being purposefully sharpened, I wasn't able to get like as fine of detail as I wanted. So this week I got some sandpaper, and whenever I was trying to do like any detailed section or get thin lines or anything like that, I would just rub it against the sandpaper just to get a point. And then I'm saving all that charcoal dust because I found that you can use that with a brush to like brush on the charcoal dust to apply like as a different method. Some additional details about this cabin is that I started going here when I was a little kid with my papa and family. Eventually, my like direct like mom dad sibling, we stopped going here, but every year I still go with my papa and his friends, and we go on a week fishing trip. So yeah, lots of it's like off the grid. Don't get cell service. We have electricity through a generator, and we go there by boat or ATV. And yeah, it's a good time, and I enjoy it. But this image seems to be fairly long ago because it looks pretty different than what I recognize it as now. So like there's lots of additional things that have been done since this image. But yeah, that's why I kind of spent more time on it, because I think my nanny's gonna put it up in her house, so tried to make it perfect. And I actually bought some like professional fixative because I was reading online. I'm using hairspray for the other drawings. I was reading online that over time hairspray can yellow, whereas like professional, like museum grade fixative won't, of course. So even though it's a little expensive, I bought some for this, and maybe I'll use it on some other images. Overall, I think the sharpening of the charcoal did good. I was able to get like fine details, and I really like focused on the foundation of the drawing this time. I blocked everything out before I drew on the details, just to make sure that I had the structure, the angles, everything correct. I wish I could have done a little bit better on the foliage, which was rather difficult because there was a lot of it, and it was like rather high detail, I guess. But doing that amount of detail for such a large area with like this huge piece of paper would have taken like the extremely long time. So I was like just applying texture to I don't know, make the brain think there was foliage there, and in some spots it's like noticeably not that good, at least to me. But overall, I think it turned out okay, and this is definitely one of my better drawings for sure. I'll definitely be using that sharpening charcoal with sandpaper in the future for other drawings, just to get that fine detail. It uses it up the charcoal much faster. I found that like I used like almost like a full stick for this drawing here, but I am saving the dust as well, so I can still use it. But if I have to do that to get a better drawing, that's okay. But yeah, we're almost at the end here. In the foreground, it was rather detailed in the picture, but I thought that wasn't the main focus of the image, so I kind of just like made it less detailed. Like it drew some individual leaves and sticks and some texture, just to make it fit with the drawing, but I did not make it as detailed as the image was, just because the cabin right here was the main focus. So here's reference and drawing. Thanks.